Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Adam Pearce shared a heartbreaking message ahead of tonight's episode of WWE SmackDown. The former NWA champion currently serves as the general manager of Raw. Ahead of tonight's show, WWE shared a video featuring Joe Tessitore, and he announced that he would be interviewing Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. The American Nightmare will be defending the undisputed WWE Championship against Kevin Owens in a ladder match at Royal Rumble 2025. Adam Pearce reacted to Tessitore's announcement by sending a heartfelt message to the announcer. He revealed that he missed Tessitore, and you can check it out in the image below. Joe Tessitore was hired by the company last year and calls the action on SmackDown alongside Wade Barrett. Pat McAfee and Michael Cole are the announce team for Raw on Netflix, and Corey Graves has returned to NXT. Graves recently went on a social media rant about his situation in the company but has since deleted those posts. Adam Pearce explains the role of general manager in WWE. Wrestling veteran Adam Pearce recently detailed what the role of a general manager on WWE television is supposed to be. The authority figure uploaded a clip from his appearance on Chris Van Vliet's Insight podcast on Instagram that outlined his role in the company. Adam Pearce noted that the GM is a supporting character and is supposed to keep the audience informed of the important storylines going on at the time. This position, of a general manager, it's a supporting character on a television show that, by definition, isn't there to overshadow or step on the superstars. They are the beacons that we want the eyes focused on. But the general manager or the WWE official that I played for years before that's an informational conduit to what you just said, to make sure that everybody understands the context to what is happening with these larger-than-life characters that are on their screens every Monday and every Friday, he said. LA Knight will be squaring off against Tama Tonga, and Pretty Deadly is scheduled to take on Motor City Machine Guns on tonight's episode of SmackDown. It will be interesting to see what Cody Rhodes has to say tonight ahead of his highly anticipated title defense against Kevin Owens. It was just another Friday morning for the WWE Universe, buzzing with anticipation for the upcoming episode of SmackDown. Fans were eager to see what drama would unfold as major storylines heated up. But behind the scenes, a storm of emotions was brewing that no one saw coming. Adam Pearce, WWE's no-nonsense authority figure and one of the company's key backstage leaders, took to social media with a message that left fans stunned and heartbroken. A simple tweet, yet deeply personal, read, "Miss ya." The message, accompanied by a black and white photo of Pearce sitting alone in a quiet arena, struck a chord. He wore his trademark suit, but his usually commanding presence seemed subdued. The empty seats around him amplified the loneliness etched on his face. The tweet went viral within minutes, sparking a flurry of speculation. Who, or what, was Adam Pearce missing? The loss that changed it all. For months, fans had noticed a change in Pearce. The usually composed and sharp-witted authority figure had seemed distracted in his on-screen role. Rumors swirled backstage about personal challenges, but nothing had been confirmed. The tweet hinted at something deeper. Fans quickly began piecing together clues. Many theorized Pearce was referring to William Regal, the legendary wrestler and former WWE authority figure, who had recently stepped away from his behind-the-scenes role to focus on other ventures. Regal and Pearce shared a unique bond. Both were respected veterans who transitioned from in-ring competition to roles that shaped the next generation of stars. Together, they had worked tirelessly to bring structure and storytelling magic to WWE programming. Their chemistry as colleagues, both on and off the screen, had been undeniable. When Regal departed WWE, it left a void not only in the company but seemingly in Pearce's life. The tweet was likely Pearce's way of expressing his longing for the camaraderie and partnership they had built over the years. A ripple effect in the WWE universe. Pearce's heartfelt post created a ripple effect. Several WWE superstars, both past and present, responded with their own messages of support. Becky Lynch replied, "We all miss him, Pearce." Big shoes to fill, but you're doing an amazing job holding it all together. Kevin Owens added a touch of humor to lighten the mood. You better not be crying in catering, Pearce. Regal wouldn't stand for it. Even Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, chimed in with a poignant message: some bonds can never be replaced. Keep pushing forward, Pearce. We've got your back. Fans flooded Pearce's mentions with messages of love and support. Many shared their favorite memories of Regal's time in WWE, while others praised Pearce for his dedication to the company despite the challenges he faced. Pearce's role on SmackDown. As the hours ticked down to SmackDown, fans speculated whether Pearce's emotional message would tie into the night's show. Over the past year, Pearce had become a central figure in several major storylines. His authority was constantly tested by stars like Roman Reigns, The Bloodline, and The Judgment Day. One storyline in particular seemed to echo Pearce's personal struggles: his ongoing feud with Roman Reigns' special counsel, Paul Heyman. The tension between the two had been building for weeks, with Heyman frequently mocking Pearce for being out of his depth. This week, however, fans wondered if Pearce's vulnerability would shine through. Would his real-life emotions influence the character he played on screen? The SmackDown surprise. When SmackDown went live, the atmosphere in the arena was electric. The crowd roared as the show opened with a promo from The Bloodline, but it was clear something special was in store. Midway through the show, Pearce made his way to the ring. The crowd greeted him with a mix of cheers and curiosity, sensing that this wasn't just another generic segment. Pearce stood in the ring, microphone in hand, visibly emotional. "I've been doing this a long time," he began, his voice slightly trembling. "And along the way, you meet people who aren't just colleagues, they're family. William Regal is one of those people for me." The crowd erupted in cheers at the mention of Regal's name. When you work in this business, you sacrifice a lot: time with your family, your health, sometimes even your peace of mind. But if you're lucky, you find people who make it all worth it. For me, Regal was one of those people. The audience hung on Pearce's every word, many visibly moved. "I miss him every day," Pearce admitted, pausing to compose himself. "But I also know he'd want me to keep going, to keep fighting for what's right in this ring and backstage." The heartfelt speech was interrupted by Paul Heyman, who emerged from the backstage area, microphone in hand and a smirk on his face. "Oh, Adam," Heyman began, his tone dripping with mockery. "This is touching, truly, it is. But let's not turn SmackDown into a therapy session, shall we?" The crowd booed loudly as Heyman sauntered down the ramp. "You miss Regal? That's sweet. But let me remind you, Pearce, this is my island. And on my island, weakness gets crushed. Maybe you should pack up your little feelings and follow Regal out the door." The tension in the arena was palpable. Pearce, however, didn't back down. "You know what, Paul? I may miss Regal, but I'll never miss an opportunity to put people like you in their place." The crowd erupted as Pearce dropped the microphone and squared up to Heyman. Before things could escalate, WWE officials rushed to separate the two. The aftermath. The segment became the highlight of the night, with fans praising Pearce's ability to blend real-life emotions with compelling storytelling. Backstage, sources revealed that Pearce had been given the green light to incorporate his feelings into the promo, a rare move in WWE's tightly controlled environment. Social media buzzed with reactions, with many calling it one of Pearce's finest moments in WWE. Fans shared their appreciation for his vulnerability, proving that even in the larger-than-life world of professional wrestling, authenticity still mattered. Moving forward. As SmackDown ended, Pearce took to Twitter once again, this time with a message of gratitude. "Thank you to everyone who reached out today. Your support means the world to me. This business is built on passion, and I'm lucky to share it with all of you. Regal, if you're reading this, miss ya, my friend." The tweet cemented Pearce's place as one of WWE's most beloved figures, both on screen and off. In an industry often criticized for its cutthroat nature, Pearce's honesty was a reminder that even in the world of scripted rivalries, real emotions could shine through. As the WWE Universe eagerly awaits the next chapter in Pearce's journey, one thing is clear: his passion and dedication are unmatched. And while he may miss Regal, he's not walking this road alone.